Mateus. Just want to toot my own horn. I went to an appointment that I made with the owner of that salon. I went to him 2 days ago after I've touched base back twice before. So I went to that barber and I said, hey, I've got grooming products that I make. It's all natural, blah, blah, blah. I gave him a whole spiel. He's like, okay, yeah, sounds good. Yeah. I gave him my card, never heard from him. So I gave him time, checked back, said, hey, can we set up a time when I can come by and talk to you? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm really booked though, but you can come by 5 o'clock Friday, which was yesterday. So guess what? I showed up early because on time is late. Early is you're not, or on time is late. Late is you're not going to get the job. So I showed up early to show that I'm responsible. And there he is coloring some woman's hair. So I wait for 5 minutes. And when it's 5 o'clock and he's coloring hair, I left. I walked away. I walked into the store, made eye contact with him, had my gear with me, stood there for about 30 seconds. He did not acknowledge me. He did not say anything to me. So I thought, okay, guy's a little bit busy. I'm going to back out. I'm going to move away from the door. I'm not going to crowd him. He's working. So I waited for 5 minutes, watching him. He never even came out and said, hey, man, I can't do it today, or hey, I'll be right with you, or blah, blah, blah. Nothing. This guy made an appointment with me. So I walked away. I don't need that. You know how much trouble that's going to be to follow up and get my money? Lots. Lots of trouble. The real reason why I turned on to start, I'm going to get away from the traffic. The real reason why I turned on was to share an exchange that I just had with a good friend of mine, now a good friend, Caitlin Tabor. Caitlin Tabor is a self-made woman who is, she just does everything. She does everything. She's amazing. But she has a craft fair. She has a booth when she goes to a craft fair, and she sells the things that she and her brother, Peter, right? Peter, yeah, make. And so anyway, I'm walking around the Camarillo farmer's market. I turn a corner and there's Caitlin. And do you know what I did? I threw my arms up in the air and I hailed her as my queen, and her face lit up. We embraced in a hug. She gave me a really strong hug. I patted her on the back. I said, I'm so happy to see you. Do you know how she's going to feel every single time she sees me now? That feeling. Because that's how I treat people. That's how I treat people. I shine light. I give blessings. I say words of blessings and praise and juicy flirtations. You can flirt and not be a tramp. I was at the Pickwick farmer's market that is getting set up right now. That's not going to open until 10 o'clock. They're getting all set up. I was walking around and I see this beautiful woman setting up, and she looks up at me and she smiles, and I said, you are gorgeous. And I just kept walking. It doesn't have to be trashy, but I had a thought in my head and I let that come out my mouth. Because you know why? Made her feel good. Gave her a little dopamine kick. Serotonin. We are the only ones who are going to change the world. Phil Collins didn't change the world. Genesis didn't change the world. Go listen to the song Land of Confusion, not by covered by Disturbed. Don't listen to the Disturbed version first. Listen to the 80s version by Genesis. We are in a land of confusion. And Phil Collins made a vow. And I'm calling Phil Collins out right now, bro. You did not keep your word, man. He said, my generation are going to make things right. My generation, We'll put it right. We're not just making promises we know we'll never keep. This is the time. This is the place. Where's the change, Phil? I'm the change. I'm the change, Phil. You can still be the change, but it's going to be after I start the ball rolling, and you're going to be like, oh, doggone it, I fell back asleep, I guess. This is the world we live in, and these are the hands we're given. So let's never give up trying to make this a place worth fighting for, worth living in. Right? That was 40 years ago, Philip. And I just woke up. So I got another 40 years to go. And it starts now. And that's why I'm making these videos. This is the beginning of my change for you. I'm building my own empire. I'm going to be making so much money. I'm going to be asking myself, where did all of this filthy lucre come from? Except it's not going to be filthy lucre because that's a negative pejorative term. And I just spit out that programming. So, Elizabeth, please erase that vocabulary from my mindset. That sweet moolah. How about that? I am going to be making so much sweet Smurfdam moolah that I'm going to be give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away now. But that's not all. I'm more concerned with helping you understand who you are. Why, Peter, you've forgotten who you are. So the thing that I was saying before, in my second to last, in my very first video this morning, I started this thread on this street right up there. So now it's coming back full circle. If you know someone who has been struggling with joy or depression or confusion or feeling lost, I said earlier that the one way you could possibly introduce something that is going to help them is by asking them, do you want to be happy? And the person will be like, yeah, for sure. So then my question is, go climb a rock. Do you know how long it's been since I've seen a shirt like that? I love you. Oh my goodness. Go climb a rock. That's awesome. Honestly, I haven't seen a shirt like that forever. You know what? Hikers do it on rocky paths. Hikers do it over rocks, if you understand what I'm saying. If you know anybody who says, yeah, I'd like to be happy, but I don't know how. I don't know how to be happy. It's very simple. It's a baby step, Bob. It's just a baby step. It's not too, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Take a baby step and think to yourself, what makes me happy? I'm not happy right now, but when I am happy, X, Y, Z. Just start thinking about that. Just start thinking about that thing. The only one, the only person, the only one singular person who is going to stop you from thinking about happiness is you. So if you want to think about happiness, then tell that demon of lackluster joy, tell that demon within your mind to shut the smurf up and get thee behind me, Satan. Get thee behind me, Satan. There is no devil. There is no Satan. There is no God. Everything that I just said is in your mind. God is in your mind. Satan is in your mind. The devil is in your mind because you are divided. That voice that you hear inside your head, that voice is you. It just depends on which snapped, crackled, and popped personality you're speaking to. You have a fear personality, you have an anger personality, you have an interrupting personality, you have an impatient personality, you have a joyous personality, you have a shy personality, you have an extrovert personality, you have an anger personality, you have a masturbation personality, you have a pornographic personality, you have a Ford versus Ferrari personality. You have so many programs that are firing at you sometimes that they label ADHD. And all it is that no one, including your parents, taught you how to navigate your mind. And that's not your fault. But here I am, and here's the information. And you don't have to read a book. And you don't have to do the work to get the book to read it, because I already did that. And I'm just giving you the gold that's flowing forth from within the goose. Everything that you are is the expression of everything that you've been. But if you continue to be the person that you were, you are never going to know the person you can become. We need to slow the Smurf down. And the first thing you need to find is time. The first thing you need to make for yourself is time. Make time for yourself, because you're the only person you spend 24/7 with. And you talk to yourself all the time, don't you? I do. I talk to myself all the time. I'm talking to myself right now. You just happen to be hearing the echo of it in a video. Here's a challenge for you. If you are wondering how to stop that voice that's in your head, realize that you don't have to express out loud everything that's in your head, even to yourself. Think about what I'm about to say to you. Before you speak, you've completed the sentence in your mind already, because your subconscious infinite intelligent awareness created the sentence. And now the active ego, which is 100% you and 100% gloriously beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you your ego is bad or your body is bad. Stop listening to those pundits. They are liars. Your body is beautiful, your mind is beautiful, but you don't have to express yourself verbally out loud, either on your own or in a public setting. Just because you have a thought inside your head doesn't mean you have to give it expression externally. Learn how to swipe left on imposing and insignificant and potentially harmful thoughts. That's one baby step. Just realize you don't, think about it. Again, you don't ever have to say anything out loud to yourself, because you already just thought it. You just thought it. So this is just an exercise to show you how attainable this goal is, to control your thoughts. So the very first thing is control your speech. You have a thing that you want to say, don't say it. Control that part. If you start to control your speech, you can then take retrograde actions that are more offensive than defensive. You're going on the offense because you're going to build up a character trait within you so that you have enough strength to go into Dagobah and face your greater demon that is the Anakin Skywalker within you. So a lot of people just think, oh, I could just dive into the shadow work. I can just dive into shadow work. I can just dive. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You have to take baby steps. You have to go to preschool. You have to go to T-ball. You have to have training wheels on your little bike. You can't just get on a Harley Davidson and tear off. You crazy? What's going on, Sean? Man. Woo! Have a good day, bro. Okay? You cannot handle the truth that is so deep within you that you have to take baby steps. If you want to become self-aware, stop ejaculating all over people when it's not your turn to talk. Stop interrupting and stop offering up information people are not asking you for. Which means you don't say everything that just comes into your head. Sit there in silence. It's okay. You don't need to fill the silence. Filling the silence without an intelligible conversation is fear. Unless you can produce a conversation that is going to be productively life transformative, just be quiet. Or ask a question. Hey, you guys mind if I ask a question? Everybody's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. What do you got? You ever wonder, just ask a question and then see what, and then you go, and then you learn things. I never knew you did. Wow, I really like the way you say that. Really like the way you said that. You have to create time to do the work. You have to create the time. You have to create the time to do the work. And if you don't have the time and you don't make the time, you don't want to change. Let me say that again. If you come and tell someone, hey, I'd like to change, can you help me? And they go, sure, XYZ, and you don't do it,